Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday we saw police officers using a lot of force to deal with the people who were demonstrating. It was totally excess force. These police officers went to an extent of using live bullet to some extent on the vehicles that Raila Odinga was using. There are some photos that was shared. You will see youth who are totally injured. Some were bleeding. Some were arrested, beaten up by police officers. And many questions are being raised by Kenyans. So Lawi, who is a supporter of Raila Odinga, and of course all the way from Rift Valley, a man who is strong in Azimio la Umoja, is asking very valid question to William Ruto, police officers, and the Gachagua, who was literally giving orders to police officer. You might wonder, really, what the work of Kithure Kindiki in this country, the interior, CS, what is this work? If it is Gachagua who is giving orders left, right, center, that's the question. So the serious question that Lawi is raising is about the duties and responsibility of police officers in this country. What is the work? Is it to maintain law and order? And if so, then what were they doing yesterday? Was it maintaining law and order? That's a big question. Because if you ask that question, then you check on how police officers were behaving, you would compare them to kind of goonism behavior. That's exactly what was happening. First of all, listen to him when he's questioning on how they handled Azimio protest, how they were using live bullet on Raila Odinga cars, how they treated the media during mass action, and the issue of Hague also comes in.
Nimeona maaskari ametumia nguvu, akatumia live bullet kupiga risasi magari ya Raila. Shida yenu nini? Mmetumwa kuua ama mnalinda wananchi? Hiyo magari yenye mlikuwa napiga, alikuwa anaiba nini? Alikuwa anapora wananchi. Kwa mnasemanga mnachunga mali ya wananchi. Hiyo magari ilikuwa naiba vitu kwa wananchi ama ni nini? Alikuwa ameharibu biashara ya wananchi. Mbona mnakubali kutumiwa na wauaji? Washukiwa wauaji tangu zamani. Sasa mnaanza kutumiwa tena. Maisha ya watu tunaishi mara moja kwa hii dunia. Na hatutaruhusu tunyanyaswe, tuishi tukinyanyaswa. Shida yenu ni nini? Maaskari vitu ambavyo mnatumika mtaenda Hague. Kwa wale watu ambao alienda Hague, kuna wenye hakuwa amewekelewa. Kuna wenye hakuwa amewekelewa. Sasa anataka kuonyesha kwa sababu inasemekana kufunika ndio inamea. Sasa labda inaanza kumea. Mungu ametaka kuonyesha kwamba kuna wenye alipelekwa Hague wakati mwingine na hakuwa amewekelewa. Sasa mimi naomba nyinyi maaskari, hata mkipewa hota na wauaji ambaye inajulikana, wale wauaji, muache kutumia nguvu. Mkipiga risasi, muue mtu Azimio. Mtapea Wakenya wawe na hasira zaidi. Na itakuwa mbaya sana. Chunga, kama mnachunga mali, mbona mnaharibu mali ya wengine? Kupiga risasi gari si mali ya mtu. Mnapiga risasi tena waandishi wa habari. Na mimi najua wale wenye anadictate waandishi wa habari ni wale anapendanga kufanya vitu kwa kisa. Kwa sababu anataka ili ushahidi asikwe. Vitu ambaye ilifanywa kwa Pokot. Kwa sababu waandishi wa habari hawakuwa ni maajabu yenye ukiuliza wa Pokot utashangaa. Vitu yenye ilifanywa Chapchapas ukiuliza ni vitu ambaye hata shetani anaogopa kufanya. Ni kwa sababu waandishi wa habari hawakuwa huko. Watu wenye hapo saa hii ni wale anaogopa ushahidi. Sasa anataka waandishi wa habari wakae kando ili aendelee kufanya maovu. Anasema anajua Mungu lakini haelewi Mungu ni nani. Hiyo ni kujiweka tu kwa Mungu, lakini saa ile anajizuia kwa macho ya watu ili afanye maovu. Ajui Mungu anaona, hata haelewi Mungu iko. Kwa hivyo naomba hiyo maandamano yenye inakuja msitumie risasi. Na mimi naomba waandamanaji mchunge mali ya watu, itakuwa amani. Kama mnajua Raila Odinga watu anakubali yeye, anasikia yeye ni saa ile amesema ni amani, watu wake anasikia tena akisema mfanye amani. Wale wanafanya vurugo ni watu wengine ambao si wanaasimio na si wale wanaamini kwa Raila.
Now we are continuing with the Pangina discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our channel. Assass, thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Going by the photos that have been shared largely on social media and the video that we are still sharing, you will agree with me that police officers used live bullet on Raila Amolo Odinga car. The question is, when you are spraying live bullet on a car whereby we have people occupied inside, then the question is, what is your intention? What is your end game? When you cock and release a live bullet, it literally means that you want to kill someone. So the truth is that police attempted to kill Raila Amolo Odinga, his security, and even the media who are there live streaming the protest. So that is attempted murder. The question was then, what wrong did Raila Amolo Odinga did yesterday to be subjected to such kind of treatment in the hands of police officers? How are police officers maintaining law and order by using live bullet on Raila Amolo Odinga's car? Was Raila leading goons in demonstrations, or these were hungry Kenyans, jobless youth, the people William Ruto referred to as hustlers during campaign? The people who were in mass action, they were Mama Mboga and border riders. And they were speaking their mind to show how William Ruto has made everything expensive and unbearable for the common Mwananchi. The issue of maintaining law and order is a question we'll continue to ask, because police were literally breaking the law and order yesterday. When we saw people who are so much peaceful and they have a genuine reason to go on the street and demonstrate. When are you supposed to use live bullet? And when are you even supposed to use the water cannon and tear gas? You know, it's also a question that need answers. Because how do you even just go to people who are demonstrating and start applying tear gas? Kwani walikuwa wanaiba? Na walikuwa wanaiba nini? Do you have even evidence on what they were destroying, or if it is looting? Because we saw people opening their shop, and those people who are demonstrating, they never involved on anything to do with looting. Tuliona watu wamefungua maduka yao na watu wa kuandamana wanapita tu pole pole. So if there is people who are causing mayhem, it is police officers. And if you are looking for people who are breaking law and order, then there are these police officers who are literally doing that. How do you stop people from expressing their anger towards a regime that is inhumane? So police officers also have to know that they have a responsibility. And if they go against their responsibility, then they have also to face the law. The issue of terrorism in this country is a question that many people are still asking about. Before you apply live bullet on peaceful demonstrators, you should be asking yourself a question. What about the situation in Turkana, in Marsabit, in Garissa, in all those areas where we have had the bandits, in Rift Valley actually? You open fire on peaceful demonstrators, but you can't face bandits. That's a question. So, indeed, yesterday, in as much as the succeeded in one way or another, we saw police officers misbehaving. And there's a question police officers have also to ask themselves, including even regarding Gachagua. Why is it that when there is demonstration in this country, Ruto is always out? That means he's washing his hands clean. And the Gachagua is left in the country. Then from there he starts giving orders. And police officers are the ones executing those orders. Ruto is a man who have already tested the Hague. He knows what it means. He knows what it takes to clean his name. But Gachagua has no idea about that. So he should be asking himself, is it a question of being set up? And if so, then he should still ask himself a question, why is it that Ruto always is out of the country or busy doing other things, then he's left in the middle of the situation to do with the Mandamano? He should be preparing also. He might be a visitor to Hague. Because we know, even as Larry is saying it, Asimio invited the prosecutor to come and do investigation of excessive use of police officers and abuse of gun in this country during mass action, because what Azimio is doing is already enshrined in our constitution, Article 37 and 38. You only apply the issue of tear gas when you see people are breaking the law, to disperse them. But not people who have peacefully assembled to picket. When do you apply that? They were not looting. So, polisi watafute mahali pa kupeleka hizo nguvu zao na watumie risasi na bunduki ambayo wamepewa kwa njia ambayo inafaidi mwananchi wa kawaida. Sababu ile risasi na bunduki wanatumia ni ushuru wa mwananchi. But if they go the way they have been doing, that's when now you see people get to now take back their power. Because power belongs to the people. And when people take back power in their hands, it is when you see police officers are being chased by the common mwananchi. Umekasirisha watu wamefika kiwango kwamba sasa they just have now to protect themselves. So police officers have to ask themselves, up to what point will Kenyan keep quiet, and when will Kenyans decide to defend themselves? Because if I feel I am at risk, it is when now I will decide to defend myself. Are we going into that direction? And who is forcing us into that direction? That's exactly what Larry is asking here. Lau is not Larry.